Hello, and welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Today, we're diving deep into one of the biggest challenges in science. How do you study the largest animals on Earth without stressing them out? For centuries, our only real glimpses into the lives of whales and dolphins came from animals that washed ashore, or from invasive and sometimes harmful methods. But that's all changing. We're in the middle of a scientific revolution, one where technology allows us to become biological detectives, gathering secrets from the giants of the deep without causing any harm. Welcome to the incredible world of no-harm marine DNA sampling. First up, let's talk about something truly futuristic. Picture this. A massive whale surfaces for a breath, letting out a huge plume of misty spray. Suddenly, a drone swoops in, flies right through that mist, and zips back to a nearby research boat. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie. It's a real program called SnotBot. These custom-built drones are designed to collect whale blow, which is basically, well, whale snot. But this isn't your average tissue filler. This exhaled breath is a biological goldmine. Packed inside that misty spray is the whale's DNA, which tells us about its genetic identity and population health. It contains stress hormones, which can tell scientists if a whale is anxious or even pregnant. And it's full of microbiomes, tiny bacteria that give us a snapshot of the whale's internal health, much like our own gut health is a key indicator for us. Before SnotBot, researchers had to get dangerously close in small boats with long poles, which was risky for everyone involved. Now, these snot-collecting drones are making whale science safer, cheaper, and more accessible to researchers all over the world. But whale snot isn't the only clue these animals leave behind. As whales swim, breach, and play, they naturally shed small pieces of skin. For years, scientists have been scooping up these floating skin fragments with nets. It sounds simple, but a tiny piece of skin contains enough DNA to determine the animal's sex and study its family tree, helping us understand entire population structures. Then there's the less glamorous side of things. Whale poop. Yes, I said it. Fecal matter might not be pretty, but it's an incredibly rich source of information. By analyzing the DNA in whale feces, scientists can figure out exactly what a whale has been eating, which is vital for understanding food webs. They can study the gut microbiome for health insights, and of course, they can get the whale's own DNA for genetic studies. It's a complete biological profile from a single, non-invasive sample. Now, what if I told you that we could learn about what's in the ocean just by testing the water itself? This is the magic of what's called environmental DNA, or eDNA. Every single creature in the ocean is constantly shedding genetic material, skin cells, waste, you name it. This creates a kind of genetic soup in the water. Scientists can now take a simple water sample, filter it, and sequence all the DNA they find. This is revolutionary. It allows them to detect the presence of rare or deep-diving species that are almost never seen. They can create detailed biodiversity maps of entire ecosystems. The DNA does break down after a few hours or days, but that's actually a good thing. It means the DNA signature is from an animal that was there very recently. While the vastness of the ocean makes this tricky, because the DNA gets very diluted, scientists are constantly refining their techniques to read these faint genetic signals more clearly. So, from whale snot to floating skin, to the very water itself, these no-harm methods are providing an unprecedented look into the lives of marine animals. This isn't just cool science for the sake of it. With whale populations facing threats from ship strikes, entanglement in fishing gear, and the massive impacts of climate change, this data is absolutely critical. It helps conservationists make smarter decisions to protect these magnificent creatures. This technological wave isn't just about clever new tools. It represents a fundamental shift in how we interact with wildlife. It's a future where our endless curiosity and our deep desire for conservation can finally work hand in hand, allowing us to protect the giants of our oceans without ever leaving a mark. Thanks for tuning in to Fun Facts Online. We'll see you next time.